Let's do one more attempt. And then I'm possibly gonna... I don't know. Alright, Shishidar. Yeah, don't worry. Probably gonna do another attempt after this one, so... Alright. See you in a bit, I guess. Or whenever. I'll take that. Sorry? The fuck, man? Oh my god. Forgot you need to jump twice there. Damn. Why did I do that? Didn't need to watch a movie there. Or did I? Give me the movie, guys, please. I'm poor. My country's poor. Oh god. Oh no! Damn it. I like how I was like, hey, don't hit me, please. You fucking heard my thoughts. Damn it. It's alright. At least that woman didn't hit me. So we're good. Alright. Oh man. Trying to think what else I could do. Like on what other game have I not run except for Ape 1? Cuz I know Everett or Reek is going to be like, "Run Ape 1." Actually no, Reek I don't think will say that, but Everett, Lickers, and whoever else from the Ape community will definitely suggest that, but I'm not going to do it. And before someone is like, "Oh, not my Tony." Of course. Like, I'd love to do Ape 1, but I'm just, I don't know. I'm really thrown off by how the game controls for the most part. It's like when you go to like the fluidness of Ape 1 and Ape 3 and 2, it's so hard to go back to like Ape 1. I hope that makes a lot of sense because, you know, obviously Ape 1 is definitely fluid with movement, but at the same time it's like, let's be honest, Ape 2 has like really good movement. Ape 3 is sort of like in the middle ground, but not like the perfect movement. I think Ape 2 definitely nails it. Even though the hoop kind of messes up a lot. Oh, fuck you. I missed the cycles. I could have tried to catch those cycles, to be fair. I don't know why I went for that extra life, but I want to be extra safe, I guess. God damn it. I really need to stop doing that. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. It's fine. At least I can cheese this section. But yeah, I mean, like, outside of what I currently run, I definitely want to get into other games too. I might go ahead and grab like a copy of HP1, PS1, and learn that. But the issue is that I feel like it's a hard game in the sense that, yeah, I don't know about Fire Seed Skip. Although Dill did tell me that there is a consistent setup that you can do. Oh fuck, this guy is right behind me. There is a consistent setup you can do, but I'm not 100% sure. I might get an NTSC copy, to be fair, like, and see what happens. I also got Mort, which I can go back to, and my original copy works. Magically. It does crash on the outro, which is kind of sad, because we don't get to hear Brave Chicken, but... Oh god. Oh fuck. I thought I was gonna die there. But hey, I mean, I could go back to Mort, like, do some more runs. I don't know, though. I'm a bit skeptical. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. I got 2 weeks left of doing whatever I want, and sorry. And yeah. I'm also gonna give some lessons for my driving license soonish, so hopefully that turns out to be good. I don't know how everything will turn out, but I hope everything will be smoothly for the most part. But I can't say for sure, because I'm not sure yet when I'll begin. It'll be soon enough, though. Like, it'll be like, I don't know, 1 week from now, I guess. I got other stuff I want to do. One of the biggest things I'm looking to do is actually organize my room, but like in a different way, like kind of fix it. So, fun fact, before I integrated the setup like I have right now with everything from this side, my setup, back in the day, used to be where my bed is currently, so like right here, and it is much better in the sense that, like, I guess it's much more convenient, because right now it's like, yeah, it is okay, but at the same time, I don't think it's that convenient. Airflow and stuff is like a really big issue, because it's in a wall. It's also going to be in a wall here, but I can just like get a better desk and have my computer be like, what is it? Oh my god, I'm trying to think. I can have my computer basically on my desk, which I can't currently do because this desk is way too small. Or I could just have it on the outside. Something I can do because we have 2 bookshelves here, which kind of, you know, messed that idea for me, so I can't quite do it yet. But hey, once I do, you know, I'm also going to probably keep the CRT I'm playing on right now, and also integrate my 3rd monitor here, which, you know, I could use as a PC monitor, and I can also play PS2 games on it with S-Video and stuff, so it's gonna be great to see how things play out. There are a lot of possibilities for sure, so, you know, I'm glad. The best part about it is that I could use HDMI for one of the monitors I'm using, and use like VGA, which is what this monitor has that I got basically. It does have S-Video, but I'm gonna use that for like, you know, it's an input, not an output, pretty sure. So, you know, I'm just gonna use that for playing PS2 games in S-Video. And maybe later down the road, if I want to upgrade to component, I can just get an OSSC and call it a day. Because, you know, an OSSC is like really good option if you don't want to get a FrameMeister, because a FrameMeister is like 330 something, maybe 350. It is a good option, but considering it doesn't, like, there are some things that it doesn't quite have. Like, the idea of the OSSC is that you can line double, triple, and quadruple. I don't think you can quite do that with the FrameMeister. I think it goes to like 3, like, you can only triple it, not quadruple it, so if I'm not mistaken that is, but for the most part it's like, you know, there are some ups and downs with the OSSC obviously, but it's a pretty cheap device, and you know, if you want to get like really high quality like component and also capture with like a HD device, because theoretically if you are looking to use an OSSC, you're looking to use RGB, therefore component. You can get SCART, you know, obviously RGB quality from every console. Unfortunately, the console I use, like the Nintendo 64, for example, does not output things like RGB, because like it doesn't output S-Video, so I'm not sure if it does output like RGB. It probably does, but I haven't really found if it does. But either way, the idea is that an OSSC can give you an advantage, such as, again, using RGB quality, which is really, really good for old games and stuff. Like, this game can look even sharper than it already is with the use of RGB, which is really great. And the fact that it's, you know, like, yeah, okay, $100 might sound a turn off for some people, but consider what you're getting. Like, you're also getting like a really good hardware revision, which is like, I think right now it's like a 1.6, maybe even further than that. It's an open source project, so, you know, kind of makes sense that you'd pay like huge bucks and whatnot. Yeah, $100, it doesn't sound that bad. You can also get the Retro Ting, which is another cheap alternative. It supports composite and S-Video. The only issue, though, is that if I remember correctly, it does not it doesn't have any component inputs. Nowadays, there is like the Retro Ting 2X, which is being made with component inputs as well. So I might look into the Retro Ting actually, but I'm not sure. Like, maybe I will look into the OSSC as well. I'm not sure. I'll see what's best. So yeah, we'll see what's like the best solution for when I want to upgrade. Because right now I'm really happy with this setup. It's a really good setup. Like, I definitely would not, you know, I definitely don't feel like I want to spend like $100 as of right now. I'm pretty happy with it. I know it can be way better than it already is, but currently I'm not looking to do that. So yeah, I hope that's understandable. Besides, like, you know, S-Video is obviously way better than composite, so hey, it is what it is. And again, nothing is stopping me from upgrading in the future. I just don't want to do it right now. Because it's like really not ideal as of right now. Like, my wallet already hurts from this setup, so you know, let's give it a break, shall we? You know what I was actually thinking? I was thinking of playing Call of Duty Mobile. If you guys don't know, Activision has made Call of Duty for mobile smartphones with the help of Tencent Games, which is the developers like, you know, for PUBG Mobile and stuff, and I actually played a little bit of it, and it's not bad. Like, the idea of, like, the way they actually made the controls work and stuff, like, it's pretty solid. It's funny to think that they actually made it a really decent experience, because I didn't know what to expect. So, like, my first impressions are pretty much like, it's a good game. But yeah, I haven't truly played multiplayer. I did play with, like, you know, I did play the tutorial and stuff. So, once I fully start experiencing multiplayer with other online players and not bots, is where my first impressions kind of, you know, start to crumble a little bit. So, you know, we'll see. Oh, fuck. We'll see, but I have high hopes for it, honestly. I'm not like, you know, I'm not saying that they don't have a chance of making a good game. Like, I feel like Call of Duty Mobile is, like, definitely, you know, a good addition. Because I was actually one of those people that wanted something like a mobile experience for, you know, Call of Duty, truth be told. But, you know, obviously, it wouldn't be until now where, you know, we reach this point in time where I guess console versions of games become a thing and stuff like that. Back in the day, like in the PS3 era and stuff, where it was like much harder to expect like console releases on like things like your phone, you know, it would have been really nice to see Call of Duty Mobile then, but then it's like, you know, you got the zombies portion of Call of Duty for iPhones, which I did actually play it once, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't perfect, let's be honest. Like, it was definitely a little bit messy here and there, but it wasn't bad. It was definitely playable. Nowadays you got Black Ops Zombies, I think, which is also not bad, but I don't know. Generally, like, when you think about, oh god. I should just, like, grab this to be safe. Like, generally, when you think about a console release for, like, phones, it's definitely not a bad idea. Like, I think, like, the portable market, which is why, like, the Switch, for example, which is, you know, a portable console, it works so well because, first off, the market for portables is kind of lacking. Like, the 3DS, yeah, okay, it is where it is. You got, like, you know, your, like, fluffs in there, but it's like, the Switch, though, is, fuck, man, like, it's a success. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't own a Switch, so I don't really know what it fully feels like to play on something like a Switch, but just, like, from how people, like, just by other people's experiences, I can tell that it's a successful system. Like, it's a successful handheld, so, you know, there's no denying that it would be a successful idea. Like, nowadays, like, think about it this way, right? Imagine if you could get a game like The Witcher 3 on the go. You can, with Nintendo. You can do it, because they have the ability to do it. They have Witcher 3 on the Switch, which is fucking insane. Like, if you actually said that to someone, like, I don't know, 7 years ago, they'd be like, oh yeah, you know, you could just, like, stream it on your phone or something, and it would be laggy and whatnot. But, like, streaming games, though, is completely different than actually having the real thing in your, like, you know, portable tablet gaming device. Like, it's crazy. I know some people don't really understand it. They're like, oh yeah, but it's downgraded though, and it doesn't look as smooth as the PC. Well, yeah, you have to expect some sort of, like, you know, you have to expect that there will be, like, things keeping it back from being the best version, like, I don't know, the PC release, for example. It's not gonna be perfect. Let's be honest, like, there's nothing perfect in this world. So, you know, there are some compromises to be made. It's understandable. You know, it's a portable system, and think about it this way. If you don't have a Switch with, like, a really good battery life, what is really the point of playing The Witcher 3 anyway? It's gonna drain all your battery in like seconds, so... You know, unless you get the Switch that has like the better version, the better battery life, then you can probably, you know, get the best experience. But outside of that, not so much. The Switch Lite is a mess. You know, multiple reports for Joy-Cons, specifically not being able to use it as a home console. Plus the fact that you don't get any output from it. So it's like, it's purely just a portable system, like the PS Vita, for example. But, you know, with the PS Vita, you can just kind of mess around with Homebrew and get it to, you know, stream shit. And you also have the PS TV as well, which, you know, let's not talk about that. Like, it's a good console, but it's kind of like, oof. When it released, it was a mess. The library of games that, you know, were out for the console, like, they weren't that, you know, great, let's be honest. Like, outside of Persona, like, you didn't really have anything insane for the PS Vita. And Call of Duty, of course, which I did play that Call of Duty, and it looks like it is a good experience, but, you know, it didn't really draw me in. You know, it didn't really make me want to go back and play it. It just kind of, yeah, okay, it's Call of Duty on a handheld device, which, by the way, the online multiplayer on that game was awful. Like, running on Wi-Fi, which, you know, like, I understand the compromise of something like the Vita. You don't have it, like, any Ethernet, not like you do on your phone or something. Like, you know, your phone doesn't have any sort of way of you know, connecting to the internet with, like, an Ethernet cable or something. Let's be honest here. Some phones do, but, you know, this phone that I have doesn't. For the most part, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified, for example, on the Vita, was just a mess. Because the servers lagged the fuck out of the Vita. There would be times where, you know, even if you were close to your router and stuff, you would get disconnected. And, like, you know, the host got disconnected and shit like that, which, you know, kind of plagued that game specifically. It was definitely an enjoyable experience, but not something that I would say, like, you know, is absolutely to its best. You know, I feel like the fact that, like, it was, like, the frame rate wasn't even that great. Like, you ran 25 FPS unless you overclocked it, which kind of fixed the frame rate, not fully. But again, that is not able to be done unless you homebrew your Vita, which nowadays it's much easier, but even then it's like, I don't know. That could be said for every single portable system. Like, I'm pretty sure you get the best out of your console unless you know, homebrew it, which is understandable. I totally get it. But then it's like, why should you do that in the first place if, you know, the creators of the actual console can't provide you with a decent experience, you know what I mean? Like, I understand, you know, it's a pretty, like, what I'm arguing here is not exactly the best, because, you know, considering they experimented, like, the Vita was an experiment after the PSP, like, how could you make something successful as a PSP with one analog stick, and something as a failure as a PS Vita? Because, let's be honest, I don't say that the Vita is a failure as if, you know, the console sucks. The console is great. The marketing for the Vita, however, was bad. Like, they didn't know what they wanted to do with it. It was just like a portable system that had kind of pretty much nothing from Sony. They tried to market it, but it didn't work. It did not work. Specifically, the remote play was like one of the best things, I think. But then it's like, you know, kind of like, what is the point of remote play if you don't own a PS4? You know what I mean? And plus, not to mention that you couldn't even use remote play on the PS3 anyway, so what is the point of getting it, you know, unless you have a PS4? You can remote play on PS3, absolutely, but you can't play games off the PS3 unless you homebrew your PS3. So even then, it's like, you know, you gotta go through so many, like, loops in order to just, like, even get a good experience with it, which is kind of Why? Why is it like this? I get it. It's like sometimes you can't really predict, you know, what happens, but it's like, come on now. Like, don't give me that crap that Sony didn't know what they wanted to do. They knew what they wanted. It's just that they failed to do it because, well, marketing is stupid sometimes. I'm pretty sure they had a lot of ideas. Like, think about it this way. They, like, how could a system like the PSP be so successful with less hardware and less power than the PS Vita? And the PS Vita can't even top that. Like, how? Explain me that. How is that possible? And again, the PSP was definitely innovative for its time. You know, like, one analog stick and, like, D-pad and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I will tell you that, yeah, it was definitely innovative. But it's like, why didn't they, I don't know, try to think of something better than the PSP? Like, yeah, the PSP is great and all, but like nowadays, they tried to do that with like the Vita, but it just didn't work out. It didn't work out because they fucked up the marketing. Like, why? How? That's what I'm trying to really think sometimes. It's like, how did they sell people on the PSP, but not sell them on the Vita? I think the answer we're looking for, mainly, is because the Vita was, like, it didn't have a huge, like, library of games. Outside of, like, the HD collections, which was, like, you know, for some games, it was great. They didn't run that great, though. Jak, for example, the Jak collection on the Vita is fucking atrocious, man. Yes, I get it. It's hard to optimize it. I understand that, but it's like, why would you even go out in the first place to release it then? Like, who said, yeah, this is good, release it? It fucking isn't. And that's, like, I've played most of the collections on the Vita, and I can assure you that Sly and frickin' Ratchet and Clank didn't face that many issues. Okay, let's be honest, Ratchet was probably running a little bit poorly, but still, like, they didn't fucking kick... Like, it didn't kick a stool like fucking Jak and Daxter on the PS Vita, like... God damn it, man. It just annoys me greatly because there's so much potential with those versions. They just fucked up. Like, I get it, maybe the hardware wasn't that great, because let's be honest, the processor on the Vita is not that powerful, but like, come on now. You got things like the NVIDIA Shield, which, like... stream games and stuff, but why are they successful and not the Vita, though? Fuck, man. It worries me greatly. You know? Like, if Sony decides to release another portable console, I'm not gonna buy it immediately. I just want to see what they do with it. Because I know that they have, like, I know they have the potential to make a good portable console. It's just that if they don't mess up marketing, and if they don't fuck around and be like, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna release this and that, and just, everything else will be streamed off the PS4, guys, like, just try to make a good attempt. How you did with the PSP. Like, try to replicate what you did with the PSP, dude. Just try to do that. Yes, the PSP was much more simplistic, I get that. But hey, PS1 backwards compatibility, though, which theoretically was possible on the PS Vita as well, if you owned the games on the PSN store, but like, besides that, just like, try to think outside of the box, you know? I get it's hard, you know, it's difficult, you're definitely not gonna get it right immediately, but just at least try. Because I think they just didn't try hard enough with the Vita. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks for coming to my second TED Talk today. Whoa. That jump, though. Oh god. Oh no! No way! No fucking way I didn't just die there. That's crazy. That's insane. Alright. Sorry. I didn't skip the thing. Sorry, I needed to split, okay? Alright. Here we go. Here we go, lads. I don't know, I'm just... Man. I enjoy my Vita, like, I definitely want to do more Vita streams. Persona 4, I'm definitely never going to finish that game, like, it's very, very long. Unless I get, like, lucky and I just, like, get, I don't know, a Persona that can get me through, oh my god, I forgot his name. I guess I'm going to call him Troy Baker. Yeah, there you go. Unless I can get through that dude, then, you know, we're set. But outside of that, you know, Persona 4 is definitely something I will never finish. Unless I sit back and I just, like, grind the fuck out of it, which I don't have the intention of doing right now, or the patience, for that matter. It's a grindy game, I get it. You know, it's... I love it, though. It's really nice. And it's funny because that was actually a PS2 title beforehand, so... There you go, there's a port, basically. Oh yeah, the funny thing about the Jack collection, I think it's like a port of the PS3 one, so the punch glitch also happens on those as well, which is not great. It's not good. Ah, fuck. No! Whoa. That was bad. That was really bad, okay. Oof. I need to do that. Hey, how am I still alive? Don't turn back, no. No! I lost all my coffee, damn it. Unless... Okay, no. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, God. No! Fuck you, man. Why are you like this game? What am I supposed to do there? It's like, oh yeah, just like spit on him. I swear I... Okay, yeah, no. Whatever. Whatever, okay. Give me that coffee. Let's go. Alright. Here we go, you guys ready? Oh, not yet. There we go. Geronimo! Oh god. Run, run, run. Run like the wind. Yes. Fucking suck it, game. Nice. Alright. Okay. Time for the best level ever. The title gives it away, but you know what's coming up. You know what's coming up. It's time for some, you know... Stay here. Stay there. Come here. Alright, here we go. Let's go. I'm gonna let you enjoy this masterpiece. As soon as we started the stage. Stay there. Come here.
Lilo, come here.
Man, this game is a masterpiece, dude. Like, fuck. No. That is an incredible sound. Sound effects.
Lilo, stay there.
Your man's... Oh! Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Yo, no, I disagree with that. No, that was not me. That was not me falling out. No, good sir. That was not my fault. That was the game just fucking me up with the physics there. That can happen sometimes. These platforms are not so great, as you can clearly tell. I should have jumped. I should have done that. I don't normally have a problem with that platform, so I don't know why it happened now. I guess it just happens to the best of us at some point. It doesn't quite, you know, indicate it like, oh yeah, you're gonna fall down now.
Lilo, stay there.
Come here. I don't wanna. Shut up.
Stay there.
Now get away from me. I don't know who you are.
Lilo.
We both jumped at the same time, Lamau. Damn. That's a necessary time loss for a stupid death that... It wasn't even my fault. Like, I just fell off the platform for no reason. Like, I was going forward and the game was like, no. No. No forward. No, please. Don't break me, please. I'm a good game. Like, I didn't even... Like, I tried to go... Listen, I tried to play normally. The game didn't like that, okay? It's simple. It wants me to start glitching it out. Like, what happened to my jump? Really now? Are we gonna do that shit again, game? Huh? Stop that. Stop! Stop this now, please. Oh god. He's gonna fucking wall hack me. Sorry? What the fuck happened? My jump input did not register, so I got scared for a second. Hey, I got the camera, let's go. I didn't have to turn around for it. Are you fucking kidding me? Gantu, please. Can you stop being a... dick? Dick! Oh god. Ah! Shit. Okay, don't get hit. Don't get hit forehead, please. Hey! 36, 32, woo! Sorry. Skip this before I get copyrighted. Let's go. What the fuck happened? I thought I fucking crashed for a second. I would have screamed. Alright.